For his views on the summit, we're joined now by Sung-Yoon Lee, a professor of Korean Studies at the Fletcher School. Professor, after reading the 4-point declaration between North Korea and the United States, was it a win-win for South Korea, the U.S., and North Korea, or was it just a victory for Kim Jong-un?
The document was strangely bereft of details. The first thought that came to me was, where's the sulfur? If the devil's in the detail, there was no detail for the devil to take delight in. It was rehashing of old phrases, formulations, no specifics on denuclearization, no ban on uranium enrichment or plutonium reprocessing, no mention of IAEA inspectors monitoring. So it was basically meaningless verbiage throughout that one-page document. And what I saw was complete, verifiable, irreversible domination by the dictator from Pyongyang. He had a field day. He had a glorious victory in Singapore. And President Trump, although he may be convinced that by virtue of his own charisma and his intelligence, he may have subdued the North Korean. I don't think so, because on substance, beyond all this propaganda victory for Kim Jong-un, what Kim Jong-un has established now is he has compelled President Trump to stop enforcing sanctions, which takes continual effort, sanctions enforcement. It's hard work. So he has now bought himself time and money, really, with which to perfect his nuclear posture review.
So are you saying then that despite this 4-point declaration, it doesn't eliminate the geopolitical risk in the Korean Peninsula?
For the time being, it does, because, of course, we do have de-escalation, and President Trump will be able to claim that he has diffused this very dangerous standoff with North Korea, and there'll be a lot of truth to that. But in the long term, North Korea will use this opportunity, resetting the geopolitical stage, chessboard, to get China and South Korea now to return to the unconventional generous subvention scheme, unilateral giving basically, about $1 billion a year from the South and in excess of $1 billion a year from China, as we've seen since the early 2000s. So all this is a very happy arrangement for Kim Jong-un. Increasingly, he will come across as a trustworthy, legitimate global statesman that the world can engage by meeting with Vladimir Putin, which probably will take place in September. He'll meet with Prime Minister Abe. He might even speak at the UN General Assembly, and he'll probably visit China, the southern province of Guangdong, the special economic zone, as his own father did back in 2001. So this is a very happy, glorious day for North Korea, and for the United States and its allies. Well, they can bask only in the illusion, the transient illusion of diplomatic progress.
Thank you so much for your insights on this summit that just concluded yesterday. Sung-Yoon Lee.